So today is the 19th of May 2025. Got a pretty crazy update really. So if anybody doesn't know me, my name is Alexi, run my own SMMA. Been doing it for coming up to 3 years this September/October. And just been tracking my journey day by day. So like I said, I've got a pretty fucking cool update. So I counted it up. I hadn't really been like religiously counting it, I've just sort of been working. But I signed another client today with a value of 4.5 grand, which is amazing. And I've counted it up, and in the last 5.5 weeks, I have made, let me just double check, I've made £27,000 in the last 5.5 weeks. Now that is with another client who I'm 90% sure is going to go ahead in at the end of June. So, but that's without counting him. And I've got one other person who is finalising something, and if they can get it figured out, they will also go ahead tomorrow. So potential for so far confirmed in the last 5.5 weeks, potential for 34.5. But 27.5 is locked in, which is fucking unbelievable. 27.5k. That was my whole 9 to 5. That was my whole yearly 9 to 5 wage before tax. Do you know how insane that is? I can't believe it really. I'm just really trying to wrap my head around it. It's mental. It's mental. In the last 5.5 weeks as well, I've not done as much work as the rest of the year. It's just fucking insane. I'm genuinely so grateful for it. And obviously, that's not just fell out of the sky, and it's not happened by accident. Obviously, I've worked very hard to get to that point, and I've become very good at what I do, and get my clients great results to be able to do that. But yeah, it's genuinely, it's just an unbelievable blessing. 2 years ago, I used to stand here in this bathroom, and 2 years ago today, I would have probably, it was about the time when I lost all of my clients, right? I was still in my 9 to 5. I remember I was going to these offices in central London near the London Eye, and I had this guy who was stepping in as my boss who would give me shit non-stop. And I used to pretend that I vaped to go down and call my leads throughout the office day, call the leads that I was calling for the estate agents that I worked with. But yeah, genuinely, it's just mental how fast things change and how quickly it happens. Don't get me wrong, when you're in the process and you're in the weeds and you've got your head down and you're putting in the work, it feels like forever, right? It feels like it's never ending, and that's how it felt like for me. And I was always wondering, when's it gonna happen? When's it gonna happen? When am I gonna get there? And then the momentum just slowly picks up, and you stop thinking about the outcomes and you just do the work. And like I say, look where we are now, 27k in 5.5 fucking weeks. I did 16.5k in April. And that was in literally the last 2 weeks of that month. The first 2 weeks I made nothing. And obviously we're 2.5 weeks into May now, and it's just fucking absolutely insane. I don't know what else to say. It's just crazy, to think the difference. If you go back on my channel now, go to the oldest videos, you'll see me in here, not having a clue what I was talking about, not having a clue what I was doing. Just some delusional kid with a dream of what he wanted to achieve and the money that he wanted to make. And here we are 2 years later. It's just, it's absolutely crazy. And I'm so proud of myself because, this didn't happen by accident. I didn't get no help. I just fucking got my head down and made it work. So, genuinely feel blessed to be at this point that I'm at now, and like I say, worked my ass off to get to the point. But hopefully that can serve you as an inspiration. Like I said, go back and watch the videos for 2 years ago. Stood in this exact same spot, doing the exact same videos, thinking about this moment, and now here we are. So the dreams you want, the goals you have, they do happen. You just need to give yourself more time, trust in the process, and just simply don't quit. It's literally as simple as that. But yeah, it's mad. It's like, it's hard to process it really, because like you're so in the moment that you don't really think about it, and then you sort of just trying to really just process it, because it's just fucking unbelievable. Like, it's absolutely unfucking believable. And I think the coolest bit about it all is like, it's made me genuinely realise like I am just getting started. Like, I am nowhere near where I'm going to get to. Like, sometimes I forget my age. Like, in my head I feel like I'm 30 years old because of what I'm doing and how I've had to develop myself, and sort of the pressures and the things that comes with running your own business. But I forget that I'm 22 years old. Like, imagine, like, I'm 22 years old and I've made somebody's or my own old whole yearly salary in 5.5 fucking weeks. Do you know how insane that is? Like, imagine another 5 years, another 10 years. Like, just imagine where I'm going to be. This is fucking unbelievable. So, like I said, this hasn't happened by accident. I haven't just magically just spawned in all these clients and got all this money. I've worked my arse off, right? I started off, I had no money to invest into myself. I didn't have the resources to be able to do it. To be fair, I could have asked my parents, but I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it off of their back. I wanted to do it off of my own back. I wanted it to be my own story and my own journey, not with handouts, not with payouts, just me on my own. And so I started off offering my services for free, manually sending hundreds of emails every single day to business owners, trying to get them trying to run ads for them, essentially, right? And I started that up and I built that up now to a point where I spend 3K a month on ads. I'm going to increase that again. And it's just absolutely insane. And like I said, so blessed to be in the position I'm in, and so blessed to have made the progress that I've made. And like I said, this is just the beginning. Trust me when I tell you, this is just the beginning. My next goals are to move to Dubai, just to up level myself even more, to be in an environment where you're the small fish, because that what I love about Dubai is that when I go out there, I'm literally a peasant compared to the guys that are around you all the time. So it just makes you want to work more and more and push harder and harder, which I love, obviously, for the weather, for the network, for the people. So crazy how quick things change. But like I said, none of this was by accident, and genuinely blessed and grateful to be where I am, and grateful that everything's happened how it has, and the seed got planted in my head at the end of 2021 when I started my job, that I needed to change my life. And here we go. Got a long way to go to where we want to be, but I mean, there's no complaints here. So there's a little update for the day, and tomorrow I'm heading to Bilbao for 3 days. I'm a Spurs fan, I've mentioned a few times, watching Spurs Man U in the final, because why not? I'm able to do that. So there we go. There's the update for today. What a life, man. And keep you with the updates and go from there.